You are a new, I consider you to be like a new 13-year-old singing sensation. You're also a songwriter and actor. You went from a couple hundred followers to tens of thousands of followers in about 5 weeks or 6 weeks. And you just dropped Cha Cha Slide featuring Connie.
We came to party, not to look for anybody. Got that slide with it, into the vibe with it and lose control.
Getting it up. You are getting the followers up, the fans up, the singles. Yes, and I love the Spanish incorporation in your new song.
Es una fiesta que nadie ha visto antes.
So you wrote this song?
Oh, yeah. I wrote it with my friend Connie.
And how old is Connie?
She's 15, right? Yeah, she's about 15 years old.
My goodness. Both of you guys have very mature voices. You sound older in audio. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And I think that, seeing your face is the only thing that made me realize that you weren't older than you were. Because your voice is very mature. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. Yeah.
And I'm sure it comes from having inspirations from artists who are kind of like an old soul. Who are your inspirations?
My inspirations, I would have to say Michael Jackson, Legend, Stevie Wonder, Sam Cooke, a lot of people. I have so many people. My mom, she plays the music around the house all the time. Yeah.
I already know. I can totally tell that you've been listening probably since you were in her womb. So you couldn't really get away from the music. You were destined to be in music.
Yeah, from the moment, 3 years old, I would be singing all the time. I'd be singing in the shower. I'd be running down the steps singing. But, it's my passion, and it's what I love to do. So, I'm always going to be singing. Sometimes I'm sad. I'll just be...
Like, when did you start the songwriting?
I started songwriting around 5, 6 around that time because mindless behavior was just coming up around my time.
Yeah.
So, I would be doing the little stuff in the the living room, just writing it down and watching Austin and Ally, and it was just good times. So, I would mostly get inspiration from TV shows too.
And then honestly, kids, and I don't want to call you a kid because you're not a kid. When I was 13, I don't like it when people call me kids at 13, baby. I am 13. So I don't want to call you a kid. But being, younger, I feel like our dreams, even me, I'm in my 20s, and I find that, our dreams, especially as creative people, it changes, it evolves, and it's obviously not an easy industry to get into. So where does the motivation keep coming?
I was motivated mostly by my family. My mom, she's my choreographer, my stylist, she's my accountant. So, she motivates me, keep on going. Having a momager, it's actually really fun, she's always around.
Yeah.
As well as having a momager, of course I gotta have my dadager. I think we can make the thing a dadager. Yeah. Well, my dad, of course, he'll drive us around. He'll help me sometimes with my mixing and mastering, which I always do. Yeah, my mom, she mostly raised me on some of the music that I listen to today. She do a little opera from time to time. And my dad, he does he mixes some music, so he'll do DJ on the computer and stuff like that. And my sister, she's just my sister. It's nah. My mom, she first started realizing I could sing around what age? Around 6. So around that age, I would be singing, and then she'll give me some songs to practice and, to listen to. And as I would progress and keep singing over and over and over again, she noticed, and my dad as well, she noticed, she was like, oh, he's really starting to get the hang of this. He's starting to get the grasp of it and realizing that this is what I want to do. So, it's just been going up from there.
What else would you be doing if it wasn't entertainment? Have you ever thought about that?
I think I would just be drawing, or because I want to become a dentist when I get older as well. And music be sort of something that's really close to me as well.
I can tell that is this the first interview for you?
No.
Tell that you've done interviews. I can tell that you're used to this at such a young age. Like I said, I've interviewed younger professionals in the talent, entertainment industry, but you really do. I can tell that this is something that you've done for a long time, and it goes to show how much training and practice your parents have instilled in you. So I know it's not easy. And speaking of like just having a good team around you, is it hard to find that balance? You know, they say don't mix business with personal pleasure, you know? Is there one mistake that you've seen other people make? Is there one thing that they can do better? If you give them advice, what would you give them advice?
I love y'all very much.
Yeah.
But sometimes gotta chill. Just gotta chill just a little bit. Sometimes I'll be in a performance and they'll be like, "Is your clothes ready? You got your suit on?" I'll be like, "Okay."
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So like, wait.
Yeah.
And I'll be like,
yes, but I know everyone goes through that, and I know that you know that it's just out of love and wanting to make sure that you're perfect. And I get it. I totally get it. And that is good advice to give to all the momagers and dadagers out there. Okay, so back to, yes, your fans. You are instilling positivity in your fans. That's why I think that you've grown so quickly, because of course it's one thing to have talent, it's another thing to be likable. You're very likable. So what would you say, how has that what would you say is the difference for a couple hundred followers and now almost 80,000 followers? Have you felt a difference in school or comments? Like what? Yeah, I know it's a different life, a little bit of a different world, but you tell me, is it that different?
I mean, in school, yeah. I just got to 9th grade, so you know, there's a whole bunch of kids in my school. Walking down the hallway, you know, they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, that's Kelvin.Sings. I need to get a picture. I need to get. Oh, I got that." And you know, mostly that. But you know, I don't feel different. You know, I feel like the same old Kelvin.
Yeah.
But from 100 followers to almost 80K, that's just amazing. And I just want to thank everybody that supports me today.
Yeah. What about the girls? Do girls like slide in the DMs now? Like, how is?
Oh, my DMs been popping. It's like, now let me stop. But you know, sometimes girls they'll, you know, hit me up, be like, "Oh, you're so cute, or you're so handsome." Now, not just girls. Some of the older ones. It's like, now let me stop.
Yeah.
Some of them, but you know, it's been really nice. And, you know, I've been getting support for my singing and, you know, a whole bunch of collab options and stuff like that. So, you know, it's really open and I'm just really thankful.
Yes, yes. Oh, I love you. I really, really love like your energy for real. You're awesome. Do you have a type?
You.
What is your type? Because I feel like because I feel like you could be with like a 17-year-old low key. Like you seem like you need a bit of an older woman.
I mean, my type, I would have to say somebody educated who instills that they want to be positive like me. Somebody who's just very positive and just very cool and very chill. You know, sometimes love to have fun, but also can be serious at sometimes. You know, so ladies,
Yes.
if you're watching, I'm there. Like, Mom, you ain't hear that.
Yes. Oh my God. I love that you already knew the answer to this. This has been manifested. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Kelvin will be at the Center for Arts in Bowie, Maryland, October 12th. The Rising Star competition from 7 to 10 p.m. Make sure you guys subscribe to his YouTube and follow him on IG at Kelvin.Sings. And listen, when you are in LA, please hit me up because we got to do Song Association. We got to play Song Association, but it's got to be live. Like, it can't be, you know what I'm saying? I got to feel that energy with you. So I can't wait for that. Literally, thank you so much. This was so much fun.
Thank you. Thank you so much.